Right here. Feel free to skip ahead if you're watching this, later. Title's good. And tweets are good. Okay. Um, it's good to be back to this. I kind of dropped it for a few days, for maybe a week or so, because I just kind of one, I didn't have a good time to sit and play it for hours and hours and hours. I think I've just been at work is all it is. But two, I didn't feel like doing that. Even like after work, if I had a couple hours after work, I had other stuff to do. So it's good to take a break, but at the same time, it's just as nice to be back and be refreshed a little bit. This is the type of game I'll never forget how to play, though. It's kind of easy to remember what to do in this game. No camera. Mm, no, no reaction images this time. Um, my goal with this stream is to stream for about 2 hours, a little less. Because at around 3 today, Ubisoft is having their not E3 thing, like like their fake E3 thing, and and I like watching new games be announced. There could be something I care about, could be something I'm excited for, so I'll watch that, and and then I'll come back and I'll stream for pretty much like the rest of the day. I don't want to promise like a 4 or 5 hour stream, but that's kind of what I want to do. Is I want to sit and just stream the rest of this game and finish it. Hopefully tomorrow. I feel like I'm towards the end, and people say this is a 20-hour game. Of course, I mess around a lot, and I take some time to stop and talk a lot, but it's gotta be getting close. Because Critical says it's a 20-hour game. Granted, when Critical streamed the game, I didn't know this because I never watched his streams, but he turned the game on, I think it's called assist mode, on like the easiest difficulty. And in the easiest difficulty for this game, crouching, not crouching, going prone, lying down on the ground, makes you completely invisible. So if I did this on, let's see, let's go to options, difficulty, challenge, moderate, hard, survivor, and like that's like the hardest one. Let's see, very light. Explore and experience the story with a lighter combat challenge. I have it on moderate because provides a balanced experience. Resources are limited. Yeah, like that's the mode that this game was meant to be played on. But maybe accessibility. Yeah, he went on accessibility mode. Analytics and improved accessibility features. Huh. Motion sickness. Huh. These settings are designed to make combat accessible for all players. As such, they can significantly alter the gameplay experience. I don't know. He did something with this. Let me see. Yeah, invisible while prone. This. He did this. Um, to if set to limited, the time limit will be based on the stealth difficulty settings. So either way, this is what he did. He went to invisible while prone. I think he did pretty much all of this stuff. I haven't seen the stream, so I don't know. But he did everything that makes. Ellie's doing like the cha-cha slide to get around this guy. Look at those moves. Anyway, yeah, he did pretty much all of this stuff, or maybe he just did this. So in case you have trouble with a certain thing in this game, yeah, you just turn it on, then you can do any of this stuff. Um, in case you have trouble with any of this stuff, like weapon sway or Uh, you want to play like a robot. You can just enemies don't flank. That's you can make the game super boring by doing all of this stuff. But he did all that stuff because he got bored with the combat in this game. That was really he said it was really repetitive, and that you do the same thing over and over and over, which is what I've been saying. But I don't think it's as bad as he says. I think it's still pretty balanced and still fun. But I see where he's coming from. You do the same stuff in this game quite a lot, and it's not it's not as much variety as the first game or anything. But I'm not going to sit and do that. I'm going to play it like a man. That was the wrong way to put it. That was a bad way to phrase it. I'm going to play it the way they want you to. People are joking like they added all that accessibility stuff there for games journalists that don't know how to play games. Like, if you ever watch a games journalist play games, they're awful at it. So they call it game journalist mode, just to bully people who write about video games for a living that aren't good enough at them to play them for real. And that's why this game got nothing but 9s out of 10s, 9s and 10s for its ratings. Like, finally, an easy game meant for people like me. What am I supposed to do? I haven't played this in days. I'm lost. I was facing this direction. Okay, yeah.
Hello.
I feel like in reality a lot of this stuff would just be super fucking loud. Oh yeah, she got hit with an arrow, didn't she?
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. I can't feel anything.
Fuck that. I promise
You're
I'll
already
do this
practically
to him.
invisible half the time in prone mode in this game anyway, going through this grass.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you, Anthony?
Okay, that's funny. God, that is funny. Yeah, let my boy go. That's cool, I like that. Oh shit, there's a sniper up there. I want to do that again anyways. I like that that's actually like the solution to that. That's funny.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. He can't
So this
feel
is the
anything.
journey Ellie is making to get her revenge on Abby because Tommy bullied her into it.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you, Anthony? Watch the infected!
Running a huge risk here. I'll just keep that on the... Okay, can't do that. That's good. And I'll keep that on the shotgun. So, how do I get around here? I can't see anything. He has a helmet on, so I can't even get him with a bow and arrow. Shh. There we go. I can't imagine finding that hard. Like, I know the accessibility settings,
Okay.
you know, are meant for people who have a difficult time figuring out stuff like that, but it's just triangle, square, that's it. So I don't know. But people love it. People love accessibility settings. Good for them. I know Death Stranding had the same thing, and that's the game I have a lot of respect for. So, uh-oh, they found a dead body.
around. Be ready.
Keep coming. Keep coming. You weren't ready.
I'll go see what's up.
Someone's gonna come through this door now.
See anything?
Dead. No, I don't see anything.
Trey! In the building!
Alright. I killed almost all of them. So, that's taken care of. No.
I know you're out there.
Okay, there we go.
Found you! The fuck are you? Why'd you
Run, Ellie,
come
run.
to our city anyway, huh?
Wow. Okay, that's actually like a... That was a lot of dialogue for someone that you can just kill. That almost sounded scripted, but... It's really good polish.
These are some sick fucks.
This game is super well made. Even PC gamers that do nothing but game on their computer with, you know, like 10 megabytes, 10 billion cc's of poop of RAM, of 10 peta
Okay.
shits per mega milf, like, you know, like all that, you know, garbage where people just
I
want.
can get out through there.
That was a quick hint. It really didn't have to wander here very long for a hint. So, but anyway, like, people who do nothing but game on PC, they say this game is beautiful. They praise this game's graphics.
It's all around building. There it is.
Thought I saw movement. I'll see what's up. All right, be careful.
Seriously?
Huh?
Okay. Gotta move immediately, I guess.
Saw movement. I'll look into it. Run away!
This one's tricky.
I think I saw someone. Huh? Strike!
Not a lot of options here.
I saw something. Hey! Strike!
Okay, I might just have to fight. Gonna be honest. You could clearly go through here, though.
I think I saw something. I'll check it out.
Someone draw him, he goes through there now. And he's not looking over this direction anymore. So I can just go through here.
Strike! Right here!
Okay.
Push forward! On it!
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Another comfy place to live. Half the locations in this apocalypse don't feel apocalyptic. I mean, I guess this takes place during like a recovery period, but still. I want to wait here a little longer. I want to go with that strategy. See, that's pretty good. But see what happens if I just wait Maybe they all gather and start singing campfire songs, and that way I won't have to. The stealth won't be so hard if I just wait. All right, I'm bored. I raised my mic up a bit, so if I sound louder, my goal is to sound clearer. But if I sound louder, that's why. Fuck off. Okay. Fuck off. I don't have like a bottle or anything. I have a brick. That's what those is for. Now they don't expect me to be over here.
Movement. I'm on it. I got you covered.
Damn it. Oh no, I don't think that alerted them. They just heard him. Fuck this game. That's a checkpoint? I crossed the road here and that's a checkpoint? Okay. Fine. I liked this strategy. This worked.
Might have something. I'll see what it was.
Yeah, they have helmets on. I can't even hit them with the bow and arrow. I'd have to go all the way over to that guy to even get use out of the bow and arrow. Someone just threw a brick is all. But yeah, I can find that brick again. Aha, dumbass. Nah, that wasn't loud enough to alert anyone. They do the same thing in The Walking Dead, like trapping infected in a thing. Okay, why is that going on for so long?
I got it.
Fuck. Well, I got kind of an idea now. I want to go behind here instead, so I can get these supplies. And then I'll crouch again here. And I get behind here where no one can see me. But then now, I'll wait for him to finish his walking animation. Or maybe I can just go somewhere before he comes back instead. Yeah, he's coming back. So... okay. That worked. Bottle.
An ambush! Came from that way!
I'm a genius. They don't even know what hit them. But now they know someone's here, so it's a little harder. They saw me. Alright, fuck it.
Might be someone here.
Nice.
Gotcha! You fucker! Shit!
This isn't going to last. But yeah, there's like 10 of them. Okay, I'm certain it gave me a checkpoint before I did that, though. I shouldn't have killed that guy with the bow and arrow. Fuck, where am I? Okay. I'm not too far back from where I was. If I kill him with the bow and arrow while he stands there, they'll see it, though. I'm tempted to do it again. But maybe if I do it from right here. Pete!
Think it came from that way! Search the compound. Someone's out there.
Okay, more guys without helmets. I could just sit and, like, snipe for a bit. Stand still, please. Shit. Haha!
Anyone got anything? There's nothing around here.
Stranger! We got a thing!
And he shot me in the head. That was cool while it lasted, but... Oh, it gave me a checkpoint for after I yeeted him. Good. I should let go of that, now that I think about it. I should... It's the smart move here is to get the runner pissed at somebody else that isn't me.
Stray! We got a stray!
And let it loose. So... Someone's going around this way. I might just... Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him. Keep moving. Are you shitting me? That could have been really sweet. But I forgot I didn't have the hunting bow. So, there's a guy back here. I gotta wait for him. He's completely blind. So... Come on, there we go. And there's a guy walking around without a helmet in this direction.
What the?
Or right behind me.
It's Todd! Run away! Here, here!
This isn't going to last.
Get behind her!
Because...
Connor! There!
gonna last because there's like a million of them. So I have to keep bow and arrowing and stealth killing forever.
Man.
Quiet, Ellie. Goddamn. Ooh, craft. Craft, macaroni and cheese. Alright. Shit!
Right over here!
Can't see me. Can't see me. You better be careful, mister. You didn't have a helmet on. Is that him?
Got her trapped!
I am the god. I am the arrow god. No, no, no. Okay, what can I craft? I can craft one of these. Shit, I better. There we go. Let's see if I can let go of that runner now. Yeah. Haha. Oh shit. For a second I worried I just played myself, but I didn't. It's actually helping me. Nice. Nice, sir. Still nice. This is incredible. Okay. Get the rifle. Now I got super accurate aim. And now this guy's gone. Got him. I'm not going to survive this, but I'm going to try. I'm not going to restart at checkpoint like a pussy. So I'm going to craft another. Nope, I want to use that for a bandage instead. One Molotov is enough. How is no one after me? How has no one seen me? Okay, I saw movement. I see movement over there. But, okay. Those are not runners. That's a clicker. They've enslaved a clicker. So, fuck that. Damn it. This guy's over there.
Guess we got her. I'll see what's up. You got anything?
Nope. I hope I'm going in the right direction. Good, another bottle. Hey, it's almost like that placement is intentional. Go investigate it, you nitwit. Shit.
I don't see anything.
Me neither. Okay, I'm almost certain there's a checkpoint between where I am and where the last checkpoint was. So fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Nope.
No contact here either.
I feel like I should go up those stairs. Let me see if the triangle button logo appears next to it. No, that's not a thing.
We might.
I caught her!
Oh, I can shoot through the mask. Okay.
Pin her down!
Got her! Find a shelf!
No, Ellie. Nice axe throw. Okay. I'm on endurance. Okay. So I know where to go. And I found out that I can indeed shoot through mask. Wish I knew that sooner. What a lovely checkpoint. Shit.
We got something.
Haha, that didn't alert anyone.
I got it! She's pinned down!
We got her! We found her! Here! Fuck!
I'm on endurance. I'm just gonna let him get it in. Okay. That probably gave me a new checkpoint or something. If not, yeah, the pillow. What is this? A pillow fort? Like a sand castle? This fort thing works perfectly fine. Hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still. There you go. There we go.
We're under attack! Think it came from back there!
I got movement. Hey.
Fuck.
What's back there?
Got her!
Forgive me for being so slow through this segment. It's kind of supposed to be, you know, a big thing. I'm not even gonna stealth with the arrow anymore. I'm just gonna crawl beneath here. That worked great. Yeah, this is supposed to be a really long encounter because it's one of the last, I think. Might be wrong. Look at her backpack clip through the floor.
We got a live one! Over here! She's out!
No, she's not.
Don't let her escape!
Oh my god, he just fell from there. He jumped over that balcony to come down to here. I am fucked. I am just fucked in the ass. Here's your backpack going through the floor, by the way. Games do stuff like that for convenience. Because it's slightly out of frame, so you're not going to notice it, but... No, that was
I
dumb.
thought I saw someone.
Yeah!
You went over there.
Over here!
I just want to outrun this encounter. I'm getting bored. Not going to happen, though. Not happening. It's a waste of time to sit and try to make it. Hold your hands still, Ellie.
Angie, she's been killed.
It's Angie.
Out there. Secure the area, quick.
Okay, pretty far with stealth. Wish this camera wasn't worthless. There we go.
What do we got, guys? Talk to me, anyone. What do we got?
I don't see her.
You?
I don't get why she doesn't steal one of those riot helmets, but... Holy shit. Okay. He's gonna find his dead friend.
You see anything? Saw movement. Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. You think I can move on just because I killed a man? Don't be silly.
He's been killed. We need to stop this now.
Worst decisions of your life. Dead.
Okay.
But I saw someone upstairs, so... Someone's going to see that I'm behind a vending machine eventually. I don't kid.
Everyone, they got another one. We gotta stop this.
Everyone just like comes over to the pile of dead bodies. And then eventually just like... You know, a whole big old... Oh, fuck off. Okay. This might not last. No, never mind.
Mateo!
This is actually like a silenced weapon, so if I get a headshot with this thing, it won't alert me. Shit.
You're fucked now!
Don't let her get away!
Okay, so that lured everyone that was up here down. So up here is clear. Oh, this game's good. Alright.
What happened?
out of arrows. So I'm back in stealth. I mean, they're back there still looking for me in that direction. They're too stupid to realize that I'm...
Think that was her? I'll check it out.
Move, dude. This better be a new checkpoint. You can't see me from there, fuck off.
Anything?
All clear over here.
Shit.
Whoa! Behind the cable! Out of the way!
Yeah, this ain't happening. And there you go, exactly what would happen in real life. So there we go. Alright. Forgive the annoying
What
noises.
happened? I don't know. It's gotta
She
be a
killed
fucking
some
spray.
guys.
Shit.
I have one
Spread out.
Molotov.
Guard the tower.
That's not happening. Looks like someone's played. It looks like they played poker there relatively recently.
I think someone's here. I'll go check it out.
Oh, fuck this dude. They're gonna see me, but
Stray! Shit! Over here! Ah! You're fucking
throw it. There we go.
He went back there! Right here! Jesus!
This is the worst checkpoint I've had in a game in a long
What
time.
happened? I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking spray. Shit! Spread out! Guard the tower!
It'd be nice if I could throw this bottle a little bit straighter to get out that window, but I don't think that can happen. Granola bar. 26-year-old granola bar, unless someone's manufacturing sealed granola bars.
Stray! We got a stray!
Is this possible?
Right here! Push fire! Wait! Damn it!
It's not.
Moving! He's empty! You're dead!
That was a pretty unique death animation. I wonder how many unique death animations there are. I'd say 20.
What happened?
They had to motion capture all the animations in this game, which means whenever there's a death animation, they had to make a human sacrifice. Someone sit here, like, behind this door. That might not be the brightest thing ever, but that means this guy is going to come through, and I can get him pretty easily.
Got anything? You hear me?
And now I'm...
Stray! Shit! Over here!
God.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Ellie.
Ducked over there! I found her! Here! Here!
She slows down when enemies go by. Hey, the end of the level. Nice. It's real good that that fits.
Fucking door!
Bet you if I stay there long enough, they do break it open, but... She looks like the other NPCs, so you can tell she dies pretty soon. She's not a character.
Kill her! Bitch! I got the key!
Yeah. Thank you, you're welcome.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit!
Keep back.
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey! Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on!
This is neat. This is some good scenery. And it doesn't give me the option to heal or anything. I'm like scripted to be injured here. So I can't sit and heal to walk faster. It just expects me to... Like, see, like, this is a game that encourages exploration, so I want to go this way, but clearly you're supposed to just make a straight shot for this door. Kinda bugs me when games do stuff like that, but... For a cinematic experience like this, I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. I am going to move my mic out of my sight, though. There we go. Whose idea was it to keep the firearms across from the prisoners? Ellie fucking Bleeds Out Part 2. Coming to PlayStation 5. I can talk on my flashlight though, that's nice. It's like an outdoors dining area. This looks pretty nice.
Head to the beach.
Well, I can jog a little. No reason to waste all your time. Ellie's gonna be here and be like, oh, I'm so injured. I'm bleeding out. And then when we find Abby, Jesus Christ. She's gonna have plenty of energy. Suddenly, she can fight just fine now that she's around Abby. Is this her? I was gonna say she's crucified on one of these probably. And then she actually is. They cut her hair off. Told you they'd be friends. I called it. I told you they'd be friends. Why they cut her, you know, braids off, I have no idea, but she's almost unrecognizable now. Now we're a team.
Abby.
You guys hungry? I got some granola bars from 2003.
I got you. There goes this way.
Let me tell you about a man named Tom. You shot him in the eye from the back of his head. He sent me here. And she just pulls out the knife again. Yeah, I didn't get you down from these pillars to make sure you weren't being tortured. I got you down to make sure you get more tortured. This is fucking sad, though. Like, all the people in this world are calling each other, like, bitch, and, you know, like, fuck you, and everyone hates each other. Like, you know, if the world was a bit better, there might be a bit more kindness. Who am I kidding? Hey, it's the boat from the opening of the game. Yeah, I wouldn't kill her. You know, they've been through enough. I wouldn't. There's no need to get revenge on her now. I came all this way to help her, even. Or maybe she's still mad. Really? Just let her go.
I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this.
Come on, Ellie.
No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I hope it lets you pick who you play as. Nope. Can I pick up my weapons? That animation was a bit janky. Give it a rest. Did the water just change color? What happened? I don't want to kill her. No one would have the strength after that, but I mean, it is Abby. Every hit I get in feels like a wet noodle slap. Lots of ass shots I'm noticing. Just hold her underwater a bit. There you go. Jesus, did that take her finger off? She's like Elizabeth from Bioshock now. I can feel the vibration of the water in my controller. It's like I'm really there. The giant monster comes out of the back. Ellie, I thought I told you it was wrong to kill people just because they killed me. Joel walks in. Ellie, the fuck are you doing? I'm alive. I just
Take him.
wish they would just shake hands and be like, okay, see you later. Mad respect. See ya. They just go off after all of that? She just flips her the bird. I better not see some fucking end credits. This would be some banger response for some end credits, but... Oh. If it just like directed by... What's his name? Ruck Perlman? No. Let's see. Director. What's his name? Neil Druckmann. It's gonna be like... I swear to God, if it just was like directed by Neil Druckmann, I'd be like, fuck this game. But Ellie made it back home. She walked all the way back. Without issue. Without stealth, apparently. She probably used the boat, though. So, this is kind of up for debate. Do you think Ellie could have won that if she wanted to, or did Abby win that fight again? That one's a little bit more up for debate. Because, like, the first time, clearly, Abby just gave her the business. Abby just tore her shit in. But Ellie, she could have ended that if she really wanted to. But she got sad because she started thinking of Joel. They cleared this place out. They moved. She's not here anymore. Yep. Kitchen's gonna be empty. Empty. No table. They fucking moved. Tommy probably took them back or something. Yeah, they're not here anymore. This is all still here. Maybe they fucking died because Ellie wasn't there to protect them. And they just raided the house. And left everything. They just left the vinyl records but took everything else. Alright. I know this game isn't over because I think Ellie she plays Take On Me. Like the do 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 do. I'm a little bit off note with that song, but There's still some parts of this game that I've seen before that we haven't gotten to yet. I don't feel like doing this, but okay. Directed by Neil Druckmann.
Hey.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
I stole it from him.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. She your girlfriend?
No.
Yes.
No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
What a sweetheart.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
What a good man. It warms my heart to see Joel
You're such an asshole.
not be like a homophobe or anything.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
she left the guitar there. There she goes. Beat the game! Shit. Directed by Neil Druckmann, called it. I beat the game before I even got time to watch Ubisoft's performance. I didn't have to watch. I didn't have to stream it again later today, which sucks because I wanted to stream later today. I might have to pick something else. Oh, excuse me. That even ruins a joke I had. Originally I wanted to do an episode in the middle of the series and have it be a completely different game, but still give it the Last of Us 2 thumbnail, just to trick people into watching me play Galgun or something. But man, I don't even know what I want to talk about with this ending. It's emotional, it's heavy, it's a good place to end, but I feel like there's more. I'm gonna wait out these end credits. Games don't just end. You know, like Death Stranding had like 2 end credits, 2 post-credit scenes, you know, like 5 mid-credit things. You know, it just didn't end. It just kept going and going and going because it's a Kojima game. That's what they do. But fuck, man, I don't have to worry about spoilers anymore for this game. I didn't have to worry about spoilers a while back, but no, I hear like usually the end credits ends on like a good guitar string, and then you get some imagery again. It'll be like a cut scene, a post-credit scene, and you get to play something, but not in this game. I think I'm gonna wait it out. These guys deserve recognition. They worked hard. Some of them were, you know, forced to work harder than they wanted to, but you know, they still deserve some respect, even if Naughty Dog, you know, is responsible for not providing everyone with the best care in the world for working conditions. So you know, I just want to give some massive respect to everyone, even if you didn't have the nicest working conditions while making this game. I respect you, and I appreciate all the hard work that went towards it. And I guess I should give my final opinion on the game. I agree with a lot of the criticism. I agree with a lot of the praise. My thoughts towards this game are that the story is fine, but the thematics, the presentation, the environments, the graphics, all of that is perfect. You know, like the setting and the stuff that you go through in this game, the visuals, is all very good. The action and the surroundings in this game are amazing. Like when you're falling through a building that has, you know, like all the floors cut through it, or the part where my favorite part is the part you play as Abby and you climb that tall ass building, trying to find something to do with the I think it was something to do with the scars. Trying to find, you know, you're walking around with Lev, and you try to find that and you're climbing the building, and you're going through, you know, like beams and stuff like that. That part was amazing. The ending where you're fighting Abby is amazing visually, and just like all the action stuff that you, and like, hang on, I got a hangnail, it's bothering me. The museum was great. The flashbacks, you know, were cute. The aquarium was badass. Like everything that happens in this game, like this game is fun. The stuff that happens is really cool. The story is alright. Like, it's not bad. It's not even mediocre. Like, it's decent, actually. But, it's above average, but the thematics and the things that happen are really cool. But it's just the, like I said, I'm repeating myself now, I'm a broken record. Story is okay. Gameplay, you know, it's whatever. But it's such a good ride from beginning to end that I appreciate it for what it is. And if the original game was a 9 out of 10, this would be a 7. Which sounds low. A 7 sounds low for a AAA title, story-driven, cinematic experience like this, but it's not. The 7 out of 10 is good. It's not great. It's not perfect. The original game will always be better, but this is still good. And it's hard to say, like, when the game should have ended, because, like, that ending didn't add much to the game, except for, like, Joel saying that he doesn't regret saving Ellie, you know, because she means so much to him. She's essentially the, his daughter, and he lost his daughter initially, and so Ellie's the closest thing he has left to that. And tattoo artist, that's cool. I've never seen a game credit a tattoo artist in the credits. That's one thing SpongeBob doesn't have. Anyway, I will say, as far as Tyler Gilbert, I thought that said something else. All of Naughty Dog's friends and family. That's super cute. This might be the last credit. It might just throw me back to the title screen. Nice. But yeah, like, it's kind of Troy Baker. Have I heard that name somewhere? It's hard to, Victoria Grace, I just so happen to be following her on, she was Yara. I just happened to be following her on Twitter. I didn't realize who it was, but she posted that she was in this game. She was Yara, which means, you know, she was a nothing role. She added nothing to the game. But, I don't know, like, I think this game could have ended at any point, almost, in a way, because, was this game necessary, you know? Like, because you see The Last of Us 1, and that's a near-perfect game. It starts beautifully, the story is beautiful, it ends beautifully, and then The Last of Us 2 is forcing more lore and more story onto this established universe. And it doesn't add much. Like, this game doesn't make the first game better. It makes it look better by comparison. Like, that new ending of, like, Ellie playing guitar and walking off and trying to find her family. What does that accomplish? Like, that's not... I don't know. It's not bad, but it's just like... What does that add? God, these credits never end. I just still feel like, yeah, I don't know, like, what does this add to The Last of Us 1? Because that game just didn't need any extra to it. It didn't need a sequel. It's a perfect standalone experience that doesn't need a game like this to make it better. Because usually when you make a sequel to a game, it's because you still have story to tell. And in this, I mean, it added, you know, like we got to see the scars and the wolves and all that stuff, and we got to live in this world for another 20 hours, and that's great. But I don't know. As far as the character dynamics go, like in my heart, this game doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, The Last of Us 2 just doesn't happen. It's not canon to the first game, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Joel and Ellie. Ellie never finds out. Abby doesn't exist. And Joel and Ellie just live their days together in the neighborhood, like the place from the beginning of this game, where there's dance-offs and education and living. It's a whole town. They sit and they live in that town together until they die. And they scout, they still fight stuff, but and to me that's what happens. The first game is just where The Last of Us begins and ends, and this game is just like a bonus for like super fans. Like if you really need more The Last of Us in your life, this is the game for you. Which I mean, that's what it is. The Last of Us Part 2. But the story just didn't. I don't know. It doesn't carry enough weight to warrant existing as a story, in my opinion. The game's fine. The game's good. But it's just it just. I just got a notification on my Alexa died.
Wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness,
Japanese voice
no
cast.
toil, no
I'm gonna play through this game in Japanese again.
in that ride.
Alright, let's see. Alexa, what is my notification?
I'm going there to see my mother. She said
No thanks.
she'd meet me
No thanks,
when
Alexa.
I come. I'm just a ghost
Is this supposed to be Ellie singing?
over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields
So,
lie just
but
before
when
me.
Ellie decided
God's
to let Abby go
redeemed
and decided it was worth letting her live,
their
there was a brief
vigils
flashback to the porch on the
I'm
house.
going there
And that's the scene where Joel
to
admits
see my father.
that he doesn't regret
I'm going there.
letting, you know, like
No
saving
more
Ellie. Like he doesn't regret
to
saving Ellie's life. And when she
I'm
remembers this
just
conversation with Joel, she lets him live.
when
So she was blinded by anger when she was remembering Joel's
I'm just
she was remembering Joel's death. Like she was angry and said like I need to kill her. That this is the end of it. And she decides to fight her. But when it came to remembering what he said, she lets him go. So lets her go. I mean, so esports marketing,
churchyard.
competitive The Last of Us.
I'll drop this cross of self-denial and go singing home to God. I'm going there to see my Savior. I'm going there. No more.
Microsoft is listed in the credits. That's really funny. I guess it makes sense though. Most games are probably developed in Windows 10.
I'm just a ghost.
There's the song that was "Take on Me" by Aha. I called that "Hydrogen" by Moon. I love that song. That's the song from Hotline Miami. And then they had "Ain't No Grave." They credit the fonts. Sorry for talking over the song, but you can hook it up.
I'm just a ghost.
That has to be the last screen. There's no way the end credits go any longer than that. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, could be more game. New Game Plus unlocked. Play through the game again with all the upgrades and equipment obtained from the previous playthrough. Okay. I'm not going to do that now. But, I beat the game. It turns out there was only 1 hour left. Wish I knew that sooner. So, what I had to do. Yeah. So yeah, just food for thought. Like, Ellie let Abby live when she realized that when she remembered Joel saying that he didn't regret saving her and that he would do it again, and he was just being honest. And it's not that she doesn't forgive Joel for doing that. She's trying, or she wants to still love him for it. And Ellie still clearly loves Joel, but it's almost as if her letting Abby go is her implying that she forgives Abby. And that she, in a way, thinks that she's the real hero, in a way. You know? So, it's food for thought. Maybe not quite, but and I'm gonna be honest, this end scene doesn't make much sense, but New Game Plus. Okay, yeah, there's no game left. There's nothing left. It's over. So, thanks for tuning in. I'm not soon, not for a while. I'm going to take a break from streaming games for a couple of days, but if you want to come back to this channel, I might stream some more story-driven games. Unfortunately, I own a lot of games on Switch, and I can only stream PS4 games because it's the only console that does it for me. Part of me wishes I could stream Catherine full body, but if I can get a game on Switch, I'll get it for Switch instead of PS4. But if you want to return to the channel, there may come a time when I stream some more story-driven games with you. But for now, this has been The Last of Us Part 2. An okay, but not amazing game that I like. And I appreciate you sticking around and watching this whole journey with me. Take care.